Savannah can now build skyscrapers. As of 2022, the city approved what are known as DX zones, which are opportunity zones that basically say the sky is the limit, allowing developers to come to Savannah and build buildings of a higher density, and with no height limit, which isn't the norm for this southern city lost in time. The start to this movement was the secretive construction of the Skad River House, a 17-story dorm tower that is now the tallest building in the city. And of course, it caused a lot of controversy. Savannah is known for its historic charm and rich architecture, but the city is growing and it needs room for that growth. Here's the map of Savannah where these DX zones will be located. The first is located west of the historic district, housing the new Skad Tower and the infamous Yamacraw Village. The second and third DX zones are located just across the river on Hutchinson Island, with one zone being right next to the Tallmadge Bridge and the other being just east of the Western Resort Hotel. As of late, the Yamacraw Village has been approved for demolition and is expected to be replaced by mixed-use developments. K-10 homes are also expected to be demolished for the same reason. Now, full transparency, this here is just another example of urban renewal, which is basically when you take something that's old that lacks value and you replace it with something new. And of course, it's a historically controversial tactic. When homes are destroyed for interstate highways, stadiums, or even parking lots, that's urban renewal. And in this case, Savannah is basically protecting the historic district by building new zones for taller buildings, ultimately creating a new central business district for the city. So a good example of how Savannah could turn out will be its sister city, New Orleans. And I'm not saying Savannah's going to end up just like the Crescent City. However, you can clearly see how New Orleans still has its historic districts along with its central business district, which can be a good or bad thing for the city, but that's up to the locals to decide. Anyway, what are your thoughts on Savannah's efforts to bring in taller buildings? Do you think it'll ruin Savannah's southern charm?